What's up, geeks and gamers? My name is Draymond, and welcome to Thorium Gaming. We're back with episode 37 of Freezer to Fallout, our adventures through the post-apocalyptic Boston wasteland. We've seen off the Institute, dealt with the Mechanist, and we have a couple of other things left on the horizon. We have what we've been hearing about a place called Far Harbor, and a place called Nuka World, both of which are big things, but we also have a little side project. And that is one of the pre-war vaults that's out there. We'll have to stumble across that one eventually here. But, in the meantime, we are trying to build up our settlements and get them into a shape that can start contributing to the Commonwealth. We are working for the Minutemen, being the general of, well, the castle, and we're trying to save the Commonwealth. To that end, I have an idea of what we're going to do. We're going to need a lot of supplies to build up our individual settlements. We've sent Ada back to the Mechanist's lair where she's going to help out. And Piper is of course here, but we're going to need some more unique individuals on our side. To that end, we're going to go explore the combat zone. We got this little quest a while ago. Go explore the combat zone. We never really went there because we were dealing with Piper, and there was a bunch of stuff involved. Now, it is a fair distance away. We're here at the castle, the combat zone's up there, but we are going to run. The reason we're doing this is we want to try and pick up as many little bits and pieces as we can along the way. And of course, we're eventually going to make it so that all of our Minutemen are heavily armed, preferably with laser muskets, but it's going to be good overall. Now, we're going to the combat zone for a very specific reason, and if I remember correctly, we forgot to put our combat glasses back on. Give ourselves a little bit better perception. There are a lot of other companions we've not even touched, really, in the game. We do have Dogmeat, and we have access to Valentine, both which are decent companions, and we're eventually going to send them down to the castle to reinforce our guys down there. But we need to pick up a few more unique individuals, let's say. So, we're going to start that off by going to the combat zone. Again, I am running because, well, I didn't have a lot of time to plan this week, and I'm a bit of an idiot, so that's what I'm going with. Besides, there's a lot of little hidden spots, places, and people that we've not checked out yet along the way, and fast traveling can generally lead to bad things. I tend to get into trouble whenever I fast travel, so running seems like the most legit idea. We're even hearing sounds of combat going on off in the distance. Now eventually here we're going to pare down our weapons to something that's a little bit more reasonable. Some EM rounds, that doesn't hurt. We used a lot of our last minute's ammunition over the course of everything, especially dealing with the Mechanist's lair. Hopefully this doesn't hurt. Okay, we're good. How close are we? Okay, we need to basically follow this overpass north. But as I was saying, we're going to pare down our weapons a little bit. I want to keep the last minute on us. And that's a bunch of robots. And I don't like the look of that light. Looks like the Brotherhood's getting involved in this. Whoa, that is some pretty heavy damage. That tank bot's doing some work. It is a legendary tank bot, so ooh, we are seriously low on ammunition for that bad boy, so let's go over to A weapon we can charge up if this guy isn't going to come around the corner. Oh, that was our rogue robot objective. Ooh, and a kneecapper's power fist. It's definitely going to come in handy later on. But that did take care of another little small thing. Now, there was a Brotherhood Knight over here. Lots of Brotherhood gear. Didn't really expect that, but okay, we'll be good with that. And we're taking the uniform because it works as a very, very good foundation for pretty much everything we do. We don't need a missile launcher. They're only good for some steel. I was hoping to stop by a particular place and pick up some equipment, mostly ammunition. But I don't think we're going to have a chance to do that. There's nothing really between us and the combat zone anymore as far as supplies go. So let's just check our ammunition. We got a fair number of shotgun rounds. We do, of course, have Kellogg's pistol. Our combat rifle is the one we're running real low on ammo for, but we have 2 clips for the last minute, and of course we have tons of fusion cells, so that doesn't really hurt us in the least. But it's a weird kind of shotgun. We have a lot of shotgun ammunition, not so much when it comes to our more ranged equipment. That's okay, I guess. Alright, so that's 1 raider down. There's a sniper up there, I think. Takes care of him. And we vaporize that dog. Did see someone in there. Nothing really on him worthwhile. To figure out a way to get up there. Probably in through the school, but I don't want to go through the school. So this is another place that we could probably come and raid for supplies as we go through. That's not really where we want to go right now. We want to go into the combat zone. Which apparently is easier said than done, all things considered. Might actually drop the Tesla rifle off into someone's inventory and give them a bunch of ammunition for it. So that would work. And we don't have to worry about the long reload times. Though we are short on all of our other ammunition, so there is that part of it. Alright, so apparently my accuracy with the pistol is horrendous. Where'd he go? At least we're picking up some shotgun shells. There's some 308 rounds, which helps out for our combat rifle. It's going to be interesting.
Security's too tight.
We can't hack into there. I wonder if these cheaters are good for some experience, and it appears they are. Since our shotgun is silenced, it doesn't hurt us to hurt them. Oh, so apparently there are a lot of raiders down here. And we're not hitting any of them with these grenades. There we go, that's a couple of kills with a grenade. It's interesting holding this position with just a shotgun and grenades right now. We are officially out of grenades. I very rarely use them, so just wanted to lighten our inventory up a little bit. There's someone over here who shot me. Point blank shotgun blasts tend to work a little bit better than whatever he was trying to shoot at us. There's some 308 rounds. Oh, and another stim pack. That's actually a perfect position for a Molotov. There's a couple of them down.
We don't want any trouble. Not anymore, at least.
Oh, just peek your head up, you damn coward.
The heck with that. I'm too pretty to go out like this.
Alright, so we're probably going to have to talk to someone, which means going back to our black rim glasses.
Why don't you come over here? Show us you don't mean no harm. Is it over? Well, that could have gone worse.
I don't know. Seemed quite the performance from where I was standing.
Are you fucking high or something? Why am I asking? Of course you are.
Was still winning the fight, wasn't I?
You're strung out and getting sloppy is what you are. Of course, I suppose you ain't got to worry about that now. Seems this one just put us out of business. I'm not sure if I should kiss you or have my little bird here feed you your own entrails.
I told you to quit calling me that.
Okay, well you guys seemed in trouble.
I'm sorry. It just seemed like you guys might be in trouble.
Trouble? Nah. But keeping those idiots entertained was what kept the lights on. Not exactly sure what we're gonna do now.
To hell with them. More'll come. Just need a quick breather and I'll be ready to go.
Oh, breather? What? So you can slam more of that junk into your arm now? Now, you know what? I think this was a blessing in disguise. You caught the end of that bout. What'd you think of Kate's work?
Well, she's definitely talented.
She's clearly talented.
See? At least someone knows skill when they see it.
It ain't your fighting skills I'm concerned with. So here's my predicament. I suddenly got no audience. No audience means I got no caps coming in. And if you ain't bringing in caps, little bird, you ain't an asset. You're a liability to me and to yourself. So, here's what I'm thinking. What say I let you take over her contract? She goes with you, watches your back. Look, you'd be doing me a favor while I try to get the place back in order. What do you say?
Me? And him?
Well, why?
Why would you want her to go with me?
Yeah, Tommy. Just why the hell you trying to get rid of me?
Look, truth is, all that junk, it's been making you careless. And I don't want to be the one doing color commentary when you finally hit the floor. Alright? So just do me this favor. Both of you. Please.
What are Kate's thoughts on this?
I'd like to know what Kate thinks.
Don't I get a say in all this?
That ain't how a contract works. Besides, you really want to stay here? No audience, no caps, no one to talk to, but yours truly.
Jesus. Point taken.
Atta girl. So, she's on board. Now what about you?
Sure.
Sure. I could use someone watching my back.
Good. It's settled then. And here, take this. It's the purse from the last fight. Exterminator's fee.
Now just wait a second. What exactly are you gonna do without me here?
You don't need to worry about me. I'll get this place set up right. Maybe find a less blood-soaked clientele. Now get the hell out of here. You ain't welcome anymore, little bird.
You're a real son of a bitch. You know that, Tommy.
You don't have to tell me.
I guess you just come find me then when you want to head out.
Kate.
So, you're ready to head out?
Alright, well, it looks like we got Kate. Irish gal who looks like she can handle herself. Who is possibly addicted to chems. Why not?
Ready.
About time I got out of this place. Let's go.
Alright, so it looks like she uses a shotgun anyway.
Hey.
We don't need to talk to her just yet. Let's pick up some equipment for her. Conveniently, there's a bunch of raiders around here who probably won't need their gear anymore, given that they are currently deceased.
Hey.
This better be.
Alright, so we're going to give her tactical Tesla rifle, which means that we can give her a fair number of fusion cells, as in probably close to 1,000. Let's make it 1,500 just to be on the safe side. And as far as her armor goes, we'll give her a Brotherhood of Steel uniform, which she'll wear. Make sure she's equipped that. Oops, we do not want to give her our sunglasses. Not a bad start for her gear, but we'll have to find some better stuff, preferably combat armor, as we go along. She has a raider? Is it left or right leg? I'm not entirely sure what she has now. Way to pay attention. Well, looks like this place had some neat stuff. Take that surgical tray for sure. See about unlocking this. So Kate is very, very combat oriented, and in my personal playthrough, she's one of my favorite companions, just because she's a little bit on the psychotic side. Which is fine by me, because Kate is pretty awesome, all things considered. So it's left leg that we want to give her.
What you need and I'll get it.
And then we can just drop, well, we can put on our sunglasses again. Drop that right leg. All the stuff we don't really need. Check all of these guys out. We could give her some metal armor, but we're going to try and find some combat armor for her later on. We have a bunch back at the castle, which will definitely be a boon, but we won't be heading back there right away. We need to go find some more bits and pieces to add into the collection we've got saved up. Since these guys were not too difficult to deal with. I must be hearing things, just her weird noises. But with her manning the Tesla rifle, we definitely have some extra firepower on our side. So we're going to go back out into the theater district and see what kind of trouble we can get up to. So if we take a look at our map, we're right in the center of Boston, essentially. Diamond City's just down the road. But we're eventually going to want to head down into this area, maybe into Gunner's Plaza eventually. But we know there is one person there with a fat man and a couple of rocket launchers. So we're going to do a little bit of exploring in downtown Boston and see what we can find. And with Kate by our side, even though she's only wearing leather armor at the moment. But leather should be good enough for our purposes right now. That's a theater. Let's check out this nuke box. Nothing really in there. We did defeat one of the rogue robots. Now, we could go back, turn that in, and pick up another rogue robot quest, but don't really want to do that offhand right now. I am kind of curious, though, what's going on inside this theater? And more importantly, where the heck did Kate go? She should be following us. Yeah, that's a little strange. So let's go in and investigate this theater. I don't know exactly what we're going to find in there, but we're a little bit lighter now. Alright, Kate is still with us. So let's see what we can find in here. Not really seeing anything of too good worth, but we haven't gotten into the main theater yet, so it could be a big part of it.
Going down. Ground floor. Ground floor. Going down. Fourth floor.
Yeah, it's getting a little disturbed in here. Now, Jangles' Moon Monkey, always good to take. They have a lot of neat resources in them.
Combat initiated.
Okay. First.
Weird to find a synth in here. Huh. And an advanced safe.
That's it.
Bunch of rounds. Don't really want to pick up the pistol, it's not worth anything overall. Bowler hat, nothing in the desk. Is there anything else off to the sides here? Black vest, sequin dress, sturdy postman's uniform. Weird that we found a synth, but nothing else really. Alright, it looks like this theater was, aside from that safe, a bust.
Ground floor.
Not really sure. I don't see any other avenues or areas that we could go to, so I guess that's it for inside this theater. Alright, so I had to reload a save because my load or my file for Freezer Fallout did not want to run smoothly in a given area, so we're gonna try something different.
Keep your eyes open.
Rip your lips off.
Biggest assholes you
You know how to show a girl a good time.
So apparently there's some raiders up here. We'll deal with them. We just picked up 2 pieces of combat armor for Kate. Also getting hurt in the process, which doesn't help our case any. Not sure which leg we picked up as far as the combat armor goes, but find out soon enough.
Now this is what I'm talking about. Ain't my first gunfight, rookie. Oh, that buster hurts.
I think we've been here before. We might have been here before. Alright, seeing as they're kind of digging into us, let's go over here and have some Yagawai ribs.
Dying time in here.
A lot of raiders. Oh wait, you're not dead?
Gotta be something about it.
Alright, so that apparently takes care of all the raiders here. And we did pick up some Bob Rov's best moonshine. It's not really what I was looking at though. We picked up some combat armor for Kate. So we'll pop down here and see what's going on. Of course, Kate's there. So we'll trade with her. So we got one of those. Combat armor right arm for her. Thought we picked up a chest too. Well, that'll work for now. Could have sworn we picked up more, but guess not.
What is it?
Alright, so we're slowly getting her up towards our own level of armor. I don't really need any of that junk. Nothing really on that guy either. Alright, so I think we're going to head down and keep searching off this way. Ah yes, this does in fact lead to Swan's Pond. Of course, Swan's out in the middle of that, and he has actually one of the best melee weapons in the game. It's a special power fist, but he's also incredibly tough to take down. If we had a tri-barreled missile launcher, or maybe a Fat Man launcher, I'd consider taking him on, but he's one of those gargantuan super mutants. Damn, that's generally not healthy for us. So instead we'll run around. Something up there, I think. Just can't see it. Oh, right. So that's what I was looking for. There's landmines around here.
Someone made a mess of this place, eh?
So I think that was a legendary guy that was talking, and if it is, we're going to go up and kill him, just because legendary guys drop legendary items. We can find ourselves a better combat rifle.
Who's there?
Something along those lines. Definitely wouldn't hurt.
If I find you, you're gonna regret it.
Okay, so legendary raider, not so legendary. And it was a pretty crappy legendary item, but a legendary item nonetheless. More fusion cores. Should definitely consider putting points into our strength special stat. See what we can do with a Gatling laser. We have the fusion cores for it. We don't really want to go into hallucinogen, and that's the pillars of the community down there. And that's a super mutant. It's a dead super mutant. That might be a little bit overkill to use a Gauss rifle on single super mutant, but given my history with super mutants, I'm allowed to be a little bit paranoid, okay? They scare me. Always popping up. Don't know where they're going to be all the time with a missile launcher. Yeah, I was well within my rights to be afraid. Alright, Kate, where are you? Kate.
Hey,
Yeah?
Alright, so what do you got a leather chest piece? We'll give you that special raider one. Which does kind of suit Kate in aesthetics at least. Yeah, what can we give her for weapons? We can definitely give her that power fist too. That'll take us back down underneath. So I think between episodes I'm going to pare down our weapons. We barely use Kellogg's pistol, so we can give that to one of our good Minutemen. Let them use it as a primary weapon, then at least it's getting used. Ooh, that's the legendary mongrel.
I was just getting warmed up.
Huh. Well, that wouldn't be too bad to hand to one of our Minutemen. Are a little overweight, but I'm gonna probably use some strength items to get past that. Or just
hey,
dump some more stuff into Kate's inventory. As you know, my companions, they're incredibly valuable to me. Mostly because they carry a lot of junk. Don't judge me. Don't judge me! So note, in a post-apocalyptic survival scenario, if I ask you to come out with me on an adventure, it's not because you're a valuable and useful person and generally awesome to be around. It's probably because I need you to haul some crap for me. Oh, I know where we are right now. And that's someplace we don't want to go. Because that's the Brotherhood of Steel. I was going to go to that police station. Which we're not going to do. Because
Bother. That's just garbage.
Brotherhood of Steel. So again, make sure you pick up all used oil cans and that sort of stuff. Oil is kind of hard to come by. Apparently so is rubber in the general term. So, rubber, oil. That's where the scrapper perk really comes in handy. I mean, I think we've been avoiding it, but if you do happen to pick it up, it will help you out in this regard. It's a lot of lit candles. I don't even know where we are right now. That's what I get for wandering around without any kind of thought or pattern. Apparently this person did not have a good end of the world. Can you even have a good end of the world? That's another Mr. Gutsy model, so that's cool. We did need ceramic too. It's more 10mm rounds. It's kind of a little bit of a rambling, wandering episode. Just trying to get set up for the future. And then the next one or two, we're going to be doing some other really neat stuff. For now, you just get to watch me run around like an idiot and try not to die. So, there's that.
Payback time, boogeyman. This is gonna be a piece of cake.
And Kate just shot us in the back. Way to go, Kate. Way to go.
Whoa, whoa. You hear that? Oh no, you don't.
Alright, Kate. If you're going to help us out here, now would be the time.
Is it just me? Or is this too easy?
Don't get cocky, Kate. And just so we can have a little bit of fun,
Load of me, please.
because you know, it's never not fun to fire off a couple of missiles. Well, while we've got the rocket launcher, we might as well use the rocket launcher. Save us a little bit of ammo. And we're overburdened again, which kind of sucks. Alright, Kate, we'll give you a little bit more stuff. We're still going to run around and have a little bit more fun. Just random, everyday, you know, go off into the
Sure.
ruins of civilization sort of fun. So we're going to stick with the rocket launcher. Swear there's someone out on that usually. We're right near Diamond City though. And between episodes I might go over to Diamond City and, you know, clean up things a little bit. General purposes though, it's just kind of an explory episode. And Vault 82 is going to be on our list for the next time. Hadn't really planned it out too much along those lines, but we'll see if we can get it unlocked on our map at least. I think that's the right place for it. It might be one of two different places. There's one down here, and one essentially where we're headed, which you can obviously see on our mini-map down at the bottom there, our compass. One of them is a DLC area that we are definitely going to go through because we get to build our own vault. We get to build our own base. The other one is kind of a quest hub sort of area, and definitely worth it. I think this is the quest hub. In fact, I'm almost positive this is the quest hub. There's a bloatfly somewhere. Not really our concern right now. So this is Vault 81. And inside they're going to ask you for a couple of things, but that's going to be later on. We're just doing a little bit of exploring and gathering right now, so we're not really going to go in and do that. But next episode we're going to dedicate towards the start of the whole process. It's a little bit overkill. Rocket launcher on a bloatfly. Okay, it's a little bit more than overkill. It's hyperkill. But come on, you got a rocket launcher, everything looks like a rocket target. Got some blood bugs, apparently. The last one go.
You're gonna drag that. Whoa! What the hell?
Kind of interesting little place. There is a terminal there. It's a legendary rad roach. And Kate's apparently engaged with something.
Wiping the floor with you.
And of course we are overburdened. And there's a bloatfly right there. It's a black bloatfly, in fact. Where the heck is it going?
You see that? Good. Thought it was me.
You thought the bugs were bad when you go camping.
Feel like a guilty lover.
I hear a super mutant suicider. I think it's the right arm. Most definitely the right arm. And that is how you deal with a super mutant suicider in one easy step.
Would ya?
Shoot the nuke
It's easy.
and call it done. Apparently they're up above us too.
Whoa, whoa. You hear that?
I think we've been past this diner before. It's a Fen Street sewer. Not a place that we've inspected before. I don't really want to go down there, because we're coming up to the end of this week. I know it's been kind of a rambling, ranting, run around, not really get much done episode, but every now and then I need to just kick back, relax, have a little bit of fun with a missile launcher. So let's face it, every now and then it's just cathartic to run around and shoot absolutely everything you can with missiles. Speaking of which, okay, that hit the window and didn't go through the door. A little bit too low. Coverage doesn't do you much good when the guy shoots a missile in and hits everything around you. I don't even know where he was hiding at that point. Oh, back here. That was an easy way to deal with a super mutant. And we don't want to go up to the apartments just yet, because again, we're just running around having a little bit of fun this time. And collecting some random stuff. Now, did we hit the one on top? Yep, we hit him hard enough with that rocket explosion to knock him down. Which is pretty awesome. seeing as how that's all done, oh, there's a Nuka-Cola Quantum. If you're playing on survival, they are better than stim packs. Nuka-Cola Quantums are awesome for survival playthroughs, and you should be either trying to make them if you have the right perks, or storing the ones that you have, because they're survival mode's version of stim packs, which is generally very helpful. Now next to our skeletal friend here, I think that's probably a good place to call it for this week. So if you liked the video, guys, please consider that like button. If you'd like to join up with the 232, be part of our community, just hit that subscribe button and make sure you turn your notifications on so you don't miss when a new video comes out. And remember, guys, life is a game, so play to win. And until next time, take care.